Peace, family, peace. What's happening? Top of the morning and salute to the collective, to the royal family, Operation God Body, salute. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Ra, just tapping in. Wanted to salute everybody, wish everybody a happy new year, more blessings and abundance and prosperity, love, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Pretty much I'm just coming on to just say what up, give you my first message for 2021. I feel like it's important to start this year off right. We had a doozy. Last year was kind of crazy. But when you got God on your side, man, we ain't worried about a thing, right? So I feel like the message for this year starting off, and it's very important that especially addressing my peoples, my brothers, my Nagas, we need to focus more on deifying our women. And what I mean by that is putting her back on heaven's throne where she deserves to be. Like, in a real way, letting the world know that she's the goddess of this thing. You know what I mean? And let me give you some examples of what I mean, right? When you look up history, historically, go into antiquity, and you will find that the feminine principle was worshipped first. A good icon to look up is the African Venus, and it shows you like a voluptuous woman, and the fertility was pretty much what she was, her attributes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the goddesses were fertility goddesses, and then we had a lot of war goddesses as well. So when you really go back and do your research, you will see that we worship the woman first. So with that being said, it always marvels me how we are in these male-dominated religions and these societies based on these religions where it's strictly patriarchal and the woman is pretty much deemed like a second-class citizen, right? And it's like, and you can just see the culture that is fashioned around that premise. And I feel like you can just see the indoctrination by how do we bypass our mothers who show you miracles every day. And I was raised by a single mother, so we know what that's about, you know what I mean? And what that looked like. But I'm just saying, like, you go from a woman who birthed you, who, matter of fact, carried you for 9 months, then birthed you, then set you on her lap, the throne, and let you suckle her breast to sustain you, and gave you all of this wisdom from her tree, right? For you to survive to this day. Like, it's things that she's giving you that's so essential in your development at that moment, in those moments, that it really helps you be able to survive where we at now. You know what I'm saying? So we bypass her to go worship some fictitious man in the sky, religiously and ritualistically, giving our energy to somebody that we were taught about, that loved us and died for us at one point in time. And you know how the stories go. And this is not to take shots at believers of Christianity. All I'm saying is we need to start analyzing and trying to understand an alternative, you know? Like, what's wrong with revering our women as a goddess, as what they profess in those books, you know what I mean, that we should be giving our energy to. When we bear witness to miracles that the women make every day. Like, it's like, you know, the whole analogy, we get them lemons, they give us lemonade. And that's just a fact. Like, it ain't hard to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's like they give you a new lease on life. If you got children, like, especially as a man, you got kids, it's like, that's like your life 2.0. It's a little you being rebirthed. And now you get to coach it on how to be better. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's too significant of a thing to just reduce to, oh, that's just my baby mama. Like, nah, man, we got to start putting that type of shit on the pedestal and start honoring that. Like, that's something else, man. That's miraculous. Like, and we need to quit bypassing that to go give it to something that we don't need. Most people don't even really be knowing the religions that they worshiping. Like, they don't even do the knowledge. Like, I be knowing more about people's religion than they profess that they do. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shots. I'm just saying that as a people, our salvation has always been our woman. Why you think the queen is the most dominant piece on the chessboard? She do all the moves. Cause this her shit. You feel me? And I feel like as men, it's our duty to help her usher in that energy that's already here. I've been telling y'all the great feminine is here. She's coming. She's on the rise. That's Kalima. That's Sekhmet. That's all of these so-called ancient deified women. Like, and they here. And I feel like we need to understand what we're looking at. Like, look at Mother Nature. Look up how many disasters is going on across the world right now. Mother Nature is pissed. Like, she's not feeling this parasitic vibe that this country, this world is going through. Like, and there's going to be way more consequences and repercussions for all of this bullshit that they're trying to cook up and force on the people. But that's a whole nother story. Another reason why I say this as well is because, see, I be playing chess in my head, right? And I see what's going on social media and the propaganda machine and the things that they be trying to push. And one thing that's very consistent is they want us to stay in our lower selves. They want our women to be strippers, prostitutes, all of them to have OnlyFans pages, and they promoting this type of lifestyle to our daughters, right? So just recently, they had a big hoopla about that show Cuties and how this little black girl is, you know, percolating and doing shit she ain't supposed to be doing at that age on TV. And they okay with that. And my whole thing is, instead of us getting all pissed off and, you know, showing our rage, which we should do, of course, that's automatic. But how about we get in front of that thing and we start controlling our narrative and putting out there the things that we want to see. You know what I mean? And that's just what it's about. It ain't about what they do all the time. It's about what you do. So me being one of practicing what I preach and walking it how I talk it is, like I said, man, we really have to start deifying our women and putting them in that light of the goddess of heaven. You know what I'm saying? If we can go give that to some fictitious man that we were taught about, we can give mama that, grandmama that, our daughters that. They deserve that. You feel me? And another example, and to me, this is like the icing on the cake right here. We all come from this place, right? And more specific to the fellas, because this shit is like, it marvels me. Like, look, we come from this place. It's a special place. We actually was born in it and came out of it. We grow up, we found out what that place is about. And don't we spend the rest of our lives trying to get back in that place? That place is heaven, bro. And who has the gates of heaven? Exactly. I can just hear the wheels turning. Look. I'm telling you, man, she is heaven. Like, and these are the archetypes of her. Our mothers, our daughters, our lovers, our wives, and our queens. Like, these are all aspects of the great mother. And we need to start treating them as such. They will be the key to our salvation. There's a reason why the queen is the most powerful piece on the chessboard. That ain't by accident, bro. So once you start putting your energy and stock into her, she's going to give you something miraculous back. Promise you that. And I just feel like, that's the message. I just want to salute everybody, wish everybody well, and I'll be tapping in again. Talk to you soon. Love y'all.